Hi, I'm preparing my quadcopter build. This video will probably be in several parts, part 1, 2, and so on, because I have everything. I have frame, I have 2 frames, but I have one in spare, and the engines and all that, and all a different landing gear that I will be using. I have the HK Pilot 32 from Hobby King, the Pixel clone that I'm going to use. I have a new the GPS which takes the both the American and the Russian satellites, ESCs and everything. So I assume that it's going to be a multi-part video. If not, I think it's going to be way too long. So we'll see. I will take that as it progresses. But at least now, to begin with, I'm going to start with the landing gear. I'm also going to have a gimbal underneath, but I'm not going to stress with that. I'm going to have everything working perfectly, and with the autopilot and everything before I do anything with the gimbal. But anyway, I'm going to start with the landing gear. So let's get started. Yes, so let's start by taking the landing gear out of the bag. So let's take a look at the notes. So damping rudder. There are some illustration and some explanation how to do it. This is just a part list. So I don't know if I will be able to do it just by looking at this, but we can try. It doesn't hurt to try. So we can take everything out of the bags. There are some screws. We're not going to take those out of the bag just yet. And we'll put this aside. As we can see, one is shorter than the others, so there's probably a reason for that. So we differentiate those. We open the foamy stuff for the landing gear, and we open the plates like that. So this also looks like carbon. Yeah, it has to be carbon, right? So yeah. Okay, so according to the picture, we will have two carbon rods like this, and two carbon rods like this. We will have you know what, I'm not sure if it's such a good idea to, well, these were okay. I have to, no, these were very tight, so I'm not gonna touch those because I need to have everything aligned and centered, I think. But these one I can just move, so that's fine. But the other one was very, very tight. I also probably should measure these and have a mark for the center, so I always know where the center of the rods are. So actually I can do that right now. So let me just go and get some tools. So I found a green. Doesn't show very well. So, and since we are in Europe and Norway, we are in millimeters, so we are talking 33 centimeters, which will be 30. So let's see. Now I will find another marker. This one doesn't work. I will need to move again. Just one sec. So let's measure these. That is 33 centimeters, which is 16 and a half. So that's the center. Doesn't show very well, but yeah, they're all the same. So then it's just 16 and a half. We can also do the other one, but that's not 33, so this is 30, so then it's going to be 15. I don't know if we need that, but anyway, it's done. Like that, put them away. So let's see if we can figure out how this is done. So it looks like these are going to be attached like that. And this one is a separate piece. So we will screw on these ones. Here. Why is it? Oh, look. So can you see that? I wonder. See these holes are all the way through, but these holes are not. Is not drilled completely through the bore, so I will have to drill those. Any other problems like that? No. So I will find the these attachments, proper attachments, see if there are any differences. It doesn't look like that. Seems like they are the same size and the same width between the holes. Yes. We can put them aside. We have the ends. This is probably for the ends of the carbon rods. And also, yes, this is for the center. This is for the center rod. This is probably for this one, like this, to be in the center of the to stiffen up the landing gears. But it's not tight. I don't know. I probably have to glue them. It doesn't say. But it looks like it. And then what kind of tool do I need for the screws? That I don't know yet. I can put this away. I will just find the tools. And these are all the same size, yes. I will find the tools for these very, very tiny screws. So let's. What I've been doing is taking all of these rubber bushes and fitted them into these nylon holes like this. Do you see that? Yeah. So like that. So I have just one left. I'm just gonna quickly show how I did it. I just use a blunt tool so that I don't punch holes in the rubber, and basically just pushes it through like that. So there you go. So now I will screw on these four of them on this one. So I will do that now. I'm not quite sure if I need Loctite on these. I'm gonna do some investigation and see about vibration and so on, and I will take them off and put some Loctite on them if that's necessary. So, are there differences on these screws? No. So I should be able to make this fit. So, that was not easy. So it seems like the quality isn't that great, really. I am struggling to get the screw in in these holes. Oh crap. Yeah, this is going to be a struggle, so I will just attach all of these like this with the screws, and when I'm done I will show you how the results is. So yes, that was a struggle to get all of these on, but now I have. So they are so there was, it seems like there is one spare actually. Anyway, these are going, if you see, if you're holding this plate this way, you are mounting these in these sliders, so you can adjust them just a little bit depending how hard you see. I haven't tightened them properly because I need to get the carbon rods in there, and then I will adjust everything at the end. But I'm not gonna put these on right now. We will put them aside. What I'm gonna do is this is the shortest carbon rod. I will glue these I don't know what I call them, these kind of grab mounting pieces, grab pieces. I don't have the English word for that. The important thing is that they are straight. So I will have some glue and some kicker ready. And then this can dry while I do the rest. So I haven't used this super glue in a while, so I don't know, maybe it's no, actually it's seems to be fine. So I put some glue on there, put this aside, and I will need to just put them there for a second, so I can just spray some I will do like that. That one doesn't matter, but this one do. And I got some glue on here. I will need to fetch some paper. So, something like that, we put that aside. And we don't need the glue anymore, so we can just put that aside as well. Now we will take these and do I have the mark that I did? Oh, it's almost impossible to see, but anyway, it doesn't say how far apart the legs should be. However, I do believe that when you attach the landing gear to the quad, you will probably figure that out, that you have to adjust stuff, so I don't worry too much about that. So according to the instruction, this can't be right. It's only 4 of them, and I need them on the legs. So I will attach the legs. These are super hard. So they were quite hard to get on. And some adjustment needed, and we can just put this on and the red end there, like that. Put another one on. It doesn't really say where these are supposed to go, so I don't know if they are going on the legs or if they are. Maybe it's prettier to put them here, basically, after you have fitted these, of course. So, or maybe there is for everyone. Yeah, there are 8 of them, but they're different sizes. Okay, so we can have the big ones. There are different. Okay, that's in a detail. So let me put them on the table. Maybe it's better to see. These red plastic cups, they are going on the end of the carbon rods. 4 of them are bigger than the other 4. So I don't know. I just assume that maybe the biggest one are going on the legs, and the smaller ones are going on the top. Or maybe it's just the quality is, I don't know. Maybe basically it's just that the quality control, so they doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. They probably will go off anyway after a while. So there you go. We'll have the landing gear, and then the last one, this one, is going in between, and they are going in center, since I'm marked the center. And there you go. So yeah, it's not that bad. And then I'm gonna have to put this one on, and according to the picture, these are going this way. So this is probably the mounting plate for the quad itself, I assume. Like that. seems like I'm not that great with light settings in the video. So and for this it doesn't really matter which one is the front and the oh yeah, that's right, that's why one was missing. I needed to drill out the holes. So as I told you, there are holes on each side, and these one are not drilled through the board, so I will have to do that. So in the meantime I can just put this one on. Actually, it seems like that's the wrong way. So this is probably for the gimbal. So this one is going this way. So this will be adjustable. I will just push it like that, and then we can put the end cap on like that, and then I can just tighten the screws. That's going to be fine. And this one I will have to drill the hole first. So let me do that just real quick. So I have a drill. Seems to be the right size. I do not know what these holes are for, but I figured that when I mount this one, the rubber part is going to be in the way. So if I drill the holes after, then so it was partly drilled, so that was easy to just finish it. And I do know that you're not supposed to breathe in carbon dust, but I will take the chance. It's not that often that I have to deal with carbon. This is my first quad build, and it's mainly not a carbon frame, it's mainly nylon. So then all four are on, and this plate is supposed to go like this. So let me adjust it. So just like that, and I can these screws so that I will be able to move the top plate so it's centered as well. Sorry, I bumped the tripod. And I will put this on. So basically that's it. Let me just put the tools away. And this is the landing gear. And I assume that we will have to do some fine adjustment when I attach it to the quadcopter. So that was quite time consuming. It shouldn't be that hard. It's actually very easy. However, the screws was very hard to attach, and yeah, basically instruction manual is not that good. You have to really look hard to see how a thing goes together. So it shouldn't really take that long. Anyway, we will continue with the quad itself.